as a kid, the traditional art of origami affected me in a way I never would have expected. It all started in my 4th grade class, taught by one of my favorite teachers, Mrs. Creevy. As a class, we read a book called Sadako and the Thousand Paper Cranes. The book tells the story of Sadako Sasaki, a Japanese girl who lived through the infamous bombings of her hometown, Hiroshima. Almost 10 years after the bombings, she was diagnosed with leukemia from radiation. She spent the next year in a hospital bed where she set out to fold 1,000 paper cranes. She had been told a Japanese legend which said if a person were to fold 1,000 paper cranes, the gods would grant them one wish. Sadako's wish was to live. Sadako only finished 644 cranes before she died at age 12. Her friends and family folded the rest and buried them with her. Today, the tradition is still carried on by the thousands of people who leave paper cranes on a statue of her every year. When we finished the book, I looked up how to fold a paper crane and brought one in to show the rest of my class. After that, I folded another, and another. I just never stopped folding cranes. Over the years, origami has become my creative outlet, a coping mechanism for anxiety, and even a paycheck. Almost 4 years ago, I started my own business, Independent Creations, selling origami earrings, which, on a totally unrelated side note, make great gifts and are for sale at a Copio at 19 Main Street, Goffstown, New Hampshire. I don't know where I'd be if I'd never discovered my love of origami. Maybe my freshman science teacher wouldn't have hated me for folding nearly 100 cranes during her class in a 2-week period. Maybe I wouldn't have folded nearly 300 individual cranes for earrings. I never would have spent a summer coming up with my own original origami model, and I never would have been so happy. So I'd like to thank Miss Prevey for reading Sadako's story to us, and I'd like to thank Sadako herself for opening my eyes to the world of origami.